So hello and welcome to my next chess video. Here I want to show you the game I played on chess. A game I played on chess.com, which was a pretty nice game of mine. Pretty brutal attack. I started with e4 as I usually do. He played d6, the perk defense, d4, knight f6, and here the most usual response is knight c3. I played bishop there, which is also quite nice. Bishop here f4, so now we transpose into the Austrian attack. He castled and I played bishop d2, knowing that knight f3 is the main move. And game could continue like this with rook e1 to follow, or bishop g4 or rook b8. Bishop g4 is probably the best move, at least I would recommend it. But okay, I played bishop d2, which is also playable. He played b6, preparing to develop the queen. I played knight f3, he played queen b6, and now I castled, thinking that he cannot really grab the b-pawn, because I'm just fully developed and he is not, and I would gain some attacking opportunities. But okay, he did it. Better was to go e5 and then do something like this, and the position should be around even. But after queen b2, yeah, he is up a pawn, but my position is just better. Played rook here, he played there, only square. I played e5 attacking the knight, he took it, I take back. He played knight g4, and now I went knight e4. He took the next pawn, and I played knight g5, which was not the best move. I should have gone for h3 and c4. c4 is... Now I can play knight there with the ideas, or with the ideas I had, because his queen can go to d5 to cover this h5 square, which you will see is quite important. But I played knight g5, he went c5. He should have gone queen d5 with this to prevent, like, if those two things are disappearing, then his queen is covering this square. But you see in the game why this is important. He played c5, I kicked his knight, he went back, and now I played this incredibly strong move, which is like winning. He took it, I take back, and he went bishop here, and now I played knight takes h7. Even stronger was queen h5. He has to take it, because he has to take the f-pawn now, because if he takes my queen, then this is mate. So he takes the f-pawn, I take this, threatening queen h7 mate, so he takes it, bishop here, threatening bishop f6 with queen g7 mate, so he has to prevent this, and now rook here. And as you see, we both have kind of equal material. Yeah, he is up a couple of pawns, but he's still not developed, and my attack is just crushing through. But okay, my move is winning as well. I played knight takes here, because if he takes, I have queen h5, using the fact that this pawn here is pinned, and now he has no way of defending the knight. He should have gone knight f5 here, and after I take the rook, g5, take this, queen here, bishop there, taking this pawn, because he has to block this. Otherwise I just go here, he goes there, and yeah, then I have some bishop takes ideas. He takes back into f6. I can just show you this simple. For example, if he goes knight there, new variation. Okay, he prevents this with knight there, but here I think I have bishop there. He has to go there, and then I take this, he goes there, taking there, he goes there. And now I can either go queen here, which is I think even stronger than the other one, or just queen the pawn. Both are winning, so this is not possible for him. Okay, let's go back to the analysis. I think we had knight h5 and this kind of line, so he had to go bishop here, and now this. Now for example knight c6, just to show you how crushing my position really is. Queen here threatening to take the bishop with checkmate, so he has to defend it with the king, obviously. But now bishop takes pawn. And if he takes the bishop, I have queen here check, followed up with queen takes bishop mate. So yeah, this is just one line. And the other one is if he moves the rook, I have bishop takes knight, he goes there, and now bishop takes here again, bishop here. And now there are two options, for example knight d7, which is a better one. Bishop f7 is like, after this there is just nothing to do anymore for black. The bishop is gone, and if you move the bishop then f7 is crushing, so yeah, that's lost. So after this he should go knight d7 and allow that. Rook takes, bishop takes check, queen here, knight b6, queen there, rook there, queen here, and now queen there. And if he, for example, goes a5, doesn't see the threat, then queen here, that's the threat. If he continues pushing, here it's a mate, actually. Here it's a mate. So check, if he takes it with the bishop, then queen takes g7 is mate, so he has to go there. And now knight f7 is just crushing, he has to take it, and now this, and he can't prevent rook h7 mate. Or if he takes the rook, then queen takes is mate. So that's, wait, where were we? Okay, not here, obviously. So we have covered everything, so he took it, and I played here. Anyway, the other options than taking the knight were better, because if he takes, I go here, and now he took on f6, which is like to stay, kind of stay in the game, but it's too late already. If he, for example, goes knight c6, and I will grab this, bishop takes g6, threatening queen h7 mate, so he has to take it, but then I take with the queen, he has no squares, has to give up the bishops, and then it's mate. So that's why he gave up the bishop. I took the knight and take this with the rook, sacrificing the rook on b1. He takes it, I go here, and now there is no defense anymore against bishop g6. He tried, for example, bishop c6, bishop takes, pawn takes, and rook here mate. I only saw that after this I would have taken it with the queen, new variation, he goes there, queen here check, he goes there, queen here check, and it doesn't matter where he goes, and this is mate. This is what I saw, but it doesn't matter. Gave up the queen. Now this bishop g6 works again, but I only spotted this, or the engine showed it to me later. No, not the engine, I spotted it later. But okay, I took the queen, which is obviously winning, took this, he takes back, and now bishop g6, and he played this one, and then I made it him over there, because if he takes this, then I will grab this and mate him like that. So this is what I saw, but he played rook a6 and I made it him over there. But anyway, the only way of prolonging the game is not here, is to play rook a3, preventing bishop c3, so the bishop sacrifice doesn't work. But bishop f4, and now I'm threatening bishop f6, followed up with queen g7 mate. So knight here preventing this, and now bishop here. Now his g-pawn is pinned, and if he goes knight e5, I have bishop f6, and he can't prevent me from mating him on g7, so he can do whatever he wants. But now I take this, check, and bishop here, and he can't prevent bishop g4, queen g4 check, followed up with mating him on g7, so desperately giving up some pieces. Now here, just to show you, or queen g6 is also winning. For example, if he moves this, Then queen here check, he has to go there, and then this is mate. So yeah, but the ancient line continues like this. King there, bishop here check, queen here check, and checkmating him over there. Anyway, this was not the mate, that was the game end position. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao.